Hey, don't I look gorgeous? So I tried to call you, but you didn't answer, so I figured I'd just make a video, because generally it's just me telling you what the fuck's going on with me. And if you want to comment, you can make a video back. But anyway, so I went to see my endocrinologist and told her that I needed this, and this referred to me because I need to get back on track and I feel like shit all the time and that my metabolism isn't working. So she ordered an A1C, which, if you didn't know, is them taking your blood and then doing a spectromograph of it. However you sell it. Spectroanalysis. Anyway, to find out how your blood sugar has been utilized in your body over the previous 3 months. Okay, so it's problematic for a few things. But they use it especially in the military because it's easier, right? So, because I'm fat, I'm obviously diabetic. So the nurse called today and she said that my A1C was a little above normal into the pre-diabetic category. But again, I have a doctor that doesn't listen because I told her that my metabolism is really weird and that something is keeping me from having a metabolism. And so instead, and I talked about my nutritionist, right? So the nutritionist that was full of shit, and I had to write a fucking essay about why she was wrong about several things. And that I had seen a nutritionist a couple weeks ago. So she ordered the A1C, had the nurse call me, and is going to refer me to a nutritionist. Do they even fucking listen? So now I got to go see another nutritionist or the same one, because that's how intelligent doctors are, and explain to her that an A1C is not a good indicator of what your diabetic status is or isn't. And you should never take treatment on just that because it only indicates the last 3 months. Well, all month earlier this month was 2 days of birthday parties. So there was a lot of sugar and a lot of baking and leftovers and consumables and all that bullshit. So yeah, I was bad this month, and I'm sure that that is reflective in my A1C. But it's like an entire fucking life of telling people that my fucking weight has nothing to do with me being diabetic and having them run tests and them coming out normal. And so now it's borderline into possible pre-diabetes, and I gotta go see a fucking nutritionist after I got done telling her I saw one. So here we are again, but hopefully with the specialist that I have set up, and I'll need an upper GI because that's getting worse, and I have pain in my abdomen, so it may be gallbladder issues, but laying on my stomach like this, it feels, I get a pain to my spine and up into my throat. I don't know what that is, but I'm getting an ultrasound done of my throat because I'm having issues there that I told her was it's related to the heartburn. It's related to my stomach. If you take a pill and it gets like you get that pain in your jaw that goes up here and into your face when you get something that you're kind of allergic to or you're not reacting well with, and it gives you that pain. That's the feeling. So of course she's doing an ultrasound in my throat because I just had one of those 6 months ago. So I don't really know what I'm going to do about the doctor issue. I've given up on the back and the back pain management and all that shit, because if I go to the rheumatoid about the sjogrens and about the neuropathy and stuff, like right now just being on my elbows, my whole upper body is starting to hurt. Hopefully they'll be able to handle my pain from the rheumatoid end of it, and I won't have to worry about the back because painkillers don't discriminate. But anyway, so that's my Update. Oh, yeah. And I told her that because my metabolism isn't working correctly, but when it does, I get very anxious. So I know that there's enough T3 and T4 being made because I've followed my fucking blood tests for years. And I didn't want to up it until I figured out what my metabolic issues were with the sjogrens. So she read the blood work and raised my tyrosine. I don't know why I talk. I don't know why I just don't go in there and start mooing like a cow. I may do that next time. I may just sit there completely silent. And then when she asks me why the fuck I'm not talking to her, I'm going to tell her, well, I spent 25 minutes talking to you last time and you did everything I asked you not to. You think that'll work? I'm tired. I'm very tired. If you haven't noticed, I'm very tired. I hope everything's going good with you. Did your back knit up? Are you okay in that department? Also, I need Kelly's address so that I can send you something because you have to have it. You have to have it. It's fucking hilarious. And I want to give you something. And I don't know. I can't think of anything else, but I have a cat butt. Look at her smirk. Look at that smirk. That fucking white line goes up her face just a little bit, and it's a smirk. If I lay down, she's on my ass or on my hip, and Toby's on my chest. And that's where they go. Look at her coming up. Mama. She'll get in front of the camera if she sees me looking at it, so she knows I'm watching, or doing stuff like this, and she wants pet, so she walks right in front of my face in between the camera, and at night, or in between the phone, and at night, she will just lay down on my face, in between my arms, because she wants to get pet, and I'm not petting her. Oh, God, do I look like shit? Look at this. I look like shit. I need to take a shower. Anyway, I just wanted to say hi and see how everything was doing, and figured a 10-minute video, you can watch that. Will you? I don't know. Have you watched any of the sjogren stuff? Because, yeah, it's not that it's scary. I guess the increase in lymphoma is a little scary. And all of these, like, I get weird stabby pains, weird nerve stabby pains. It's just, they're random, and they generally don't have anything to do with what I've done that day or what I've moved more. Like, it's really difficult to explain, but it's just like somebody just takes a little electrical diode and just touches a nerve somewhere in your body, and it just flares off like you get stuck with a pin or something. And it'll do it sometimes in pulses, so that you just get a zap, and then it, like a heartbeat, pulses until it drives you fucking crazy. And if that happens somewhere really painful, then it can be aggravating. It can hurt. It can really bad, but usually it's just in like a toe or a finger or something, and it's not terrible. But I look like I've been outside, and I have not been outside, and I'm all kind of wrinkly because I was swollen up last week from all that sugar. I've been eating sugar since I made the cake, because I had all those fucking chocolate circle things, and he doesn't eat chocolate, so I didn't know what else to do with them. So I've just been munching on them, but the sugar gives me terrible heartburn, so it's kind of like committing suicide with a spoon. So I wasn't surprised that my A1C was up. I seriously thought that, like, fucking duh, of course it was up, and my metabolism isn't working right, so, like, I have issues with just, I'm tired all the time. Just all the time. And like things don't move correctly in my bowel. And so I just figured, I'm eating a lot of sugar and not urinating often, or because I drink tons of water. My water drinking to output is not consistent. So if I eat a lot of sugar, I'll retain a lot of water, and then I'll stop eating the sugar, and then my body just squeezes out like a sponge, But anyway, that's just me. I just wanted to see how things were going, but you're not answering, so where am I at? Almost 11 minutes of talking about myself. I kind of like imagining that you're on the other end. Maybe I'll do my videos like that, because I do videos and then I can't really talk, because it's just fucking weird. Like, you're making a video for a bunch of people and you're not talking to anybody. So it makes it really difficult, and I have to keep making edits and shit like that. Plus, I hate the sound of my voice. But anyway, so seeds. You're supposed to look at the seed list for Kelly. It's getting too late for that. So, well, I mean, not for you, but they need to be started indoors. I told Shannon how to start plants today. So, yeah, like, you guys need to, like, get on that. I know she doesn't give a shit about buying them, but you can spend a lot of money really easily buying seeds, and I just don't see why if I have fuck tons of them. Anyway, 12 minutes. I'm gonna go. I love you, and I hope you're doing good. And if you need anything, call me, but definitely send me your address, because you'll know when I send it to you. Okay? I love you. Bye.